show.
You know?
No. Alt 98.7.
All in or all out.
LA's new alternative.
Portions of this program will be recorded.
And we are into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. See, it's February the 2nd, you guys, and today is Friday! Hell yeah. Friday morning, y'all.
Boing, boing, boing.
Yeah, the goal is always the same on a Friday. Get through the morning as quickly as you can and into the weekend. We appreciate you being here with us to do that. I'm Woody, that's Ravy.
Heyo.
There's Greg Goring.
Yeah.
Menace is here.
What is up?
I see Seabass right there. Not sure if he saw his shadow. There's Sammy.
Good morning.
Bort and Caroline, they're here. Morgan's here. Vaughn's here. Phones are open. 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. Yeah, some Groundhog news, you know. I got you, baby. Remember that Groundhog Day?
Is this in the movie?
Yeah, every time the alarm clock would go off, it was this song. Yeah. Love that movie.
Ravy doesn't even know that reference.
I put it together.
Yeah.
I've seen Groundhog Day like
She's been
2 or
to
3
Gobbler's
times.
Knob.
I have been to the Knob.
First of all, Gobbler's Knob.
I've been there.
Punxsutawney Phil. Dude, I was watching as I was getting stuff together for the show this morning. I was watching the live coverage
On pins and needles.
on Pins and Needles.
Come on, Phil.
Yeah, because it is always so like awkward and cringy. They got these guys up on stage, and the crowd was huge. There was actually a lot of people that showed up for this. So I'm thinking like, you can't feel that good about your decision
What do you mean?
because it was just so bad. Like you go there.
You
and
go
all
there
these
to
people-
party and
Party with hot cocoa.
Yeah.
no, you get drunk.
Yeah.
You get some tchotchkes.
Yeah.
Irish coffee.
All right.
Yeah, Seabass. You
Ravy's
lame
been
ass.
there.
Anyway, so they have these two guys on stage, and they're hype up the crowd. Here's how it went.
His name is Phil. Just thank Phil.
We'd like
Phil.
to thank Old Man Winter. I can't even hear.
And to Miss
Those microphones
Pennsylvania.
on his head, right?
Where's
That's
Miss
what you
Thank
called,
you,
right?
Miss Pennsylvania. Phil's getting ready.
He's getting ready.
Did you hear that?
Let's get ready.
Oh,
Get it.
Phil's preparing.
He's in the bathroom.
Heidi, you're in the middle.
He's in the bathroom. Oh, he's brushing his teeth.
He's getting really ready.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure
Okay,
he looks
look
good.
at that. On time and under budget. I'm kidding. We went well over budget. And we're only kind of sort of on time. You know what? Never mind.
It's a tradition. Before we get Phil out, we get him fired up.
So again, you got up like.
Are they like in
this-
their top hats and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
And this
like-
is why you're drunk, Seabass.
You
Because
gotta
you gotta
be.
sit through
Yeah,
it.
you gotta be. Yeah, right.
By chanting, Phil, 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 Phil. It's Punxsutawney Phil.
Hear ye, hear ye. Now on this February 2nd, Punxsutawney Phil, the seer of seers, prognosticator of all prognosticators, was awakened from his wintry nap at dawn on Gobbler's Knob. Another winter's slumbered pause so I could meet the crowd. Hard to sleep anyway when the party's this loud. But what this weather did not provide is a shadow or reason to hide.
Oh, no.
Spring,
Glad
baby.
tidings on this Groundhog Day. An early spring is on the way.
Got rhymes.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's always rhyme.
It's only happened like 20 times, I think, that he
Yeah.
did an early
Early
spring.
spring.
In the 100 and something
Wow.
for winter.
That's amazing.
So
It is.
there you have it, guys.
Yay!
I
Reb.
kept an ear on it so you wouldn't have to,
Thank you.
because it was such a long, drawn out.
It
Thing.
always is. Lots of pomp and circumstance.
Oh yeah, it started crazy early, but anyway, here we are. Spring is on the way, Greg Gory. I know
Thank
you're
God.
you're very happy about that, and
Sucks.
you know what else has arrived? Your Friday fail stories.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got some good stories with audio for you this week. in, but somewhere along the line it went from being a great idea to one big stinking mega uber ultra.
Nice.
Pretty good.
That was good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. Liked it.
Okay, good.
All right, we're going to start with this one from Australia.
How's their
Pie.
Okay, well, this is where a 3-year-old boy somehow climbed into one of the claw machines that you see at a shopping
Oh,
center.
I saw this video. That's awesome.
And he was stuck. Dad couldn't get him out. They had to call the police to come and bust him out. They had to break the glass. Here's a clip of that.
Ethan, go to that back corner. Over to that corner over there. Now, Ethan, cover your eyes. Hide. There you go. You want a prize? Which one do you want? Fail.
Hey, look, you want a prize? Which one you want?
Yeah.
I want the prize. I want the booty ball.
The reports were asking, who do you think's gonna be responsible for fixing the machine? Because they had to break the glass.
gotta replace
The kids,
Yeah,
obviously.
The kids, yeah.
It's got to work it off.
A 60-year-old woman in New Hampshire was taking out her trash, somehow fell into the dumpster outside of her apartment. And how do you do that? No word on how long she was in there.
That's the thing that happened to Menace.
Idiot. But what we do know is that she was in there when the garbage truck came along to collect the contents of the dumpster, including the lady dumped into the back of the garbage truck, and it began compacting.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
The driver said it crunched around 4 times before he saw her on the internal camera and called 911. I guess these trucks have a monitor,
Oh,
Thank God.
so the drivers can see into the back of the truck. They say, you know, sometimes Menace, they see raccoons in there, things like that.
really?
And apparently sometimes it's old ladies. But the neighbor said they could hear the woman screaming from inside the truck. The firefighters showed up, and they talked to the woman through a side panel in the truck, and then it took about 30 minutes, but they got her out. Here's some of the witnesses and a rep from the police department talking about it on the local news.
Came Pekka was up over here, and he heard screaming and stuff like that. So we thought, something really bad was out there happening. I talked to the driver. He seemed to be okay. It's not the first time this has happened to him.
Okay.
Not the first
Yeah.
time.
The first, yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
dumpsters fail high.
Yeah.
You gotta, I don't know, get on a little ladder to dump some stuff in there.
But what I'm thinking is it picks the thing up and dumps it in there. They have the camera to make sure that someone's not,
Yeah.
sleeping in there.
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
but you would think if it happened to him before, he would have been a little bit more hypervigilant to the monitor situation, not sleeping so much on the monitor.
Maybe, no, I was just thinking about how
How the lady got in
Maybe
there.
she
Fell
wasn't
in.
visible on the monitor until he saw her.
She's lucky.
Oh.
I don't care about the
alive.
monitor. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking of how did she fall in?
How did the woman fall in
Yeah.
there?
She
'Cause
heaved
she's
the
an idiot.
bag, didn't let go soon
Yeah.
enough, and it
Dumbass.
pulled her down.
Yeah.
We did hear about this one with Seabass's Week in Audio, but in case you missed it for whatever reason, the story about the British daredevil, Nathy Ordenson, who is known for his base jumping videos on social media,
Sweet.
in Thailand, decided he wanted to do a jump from a 29-story building with a parachute.
Hell yeah, bro.
His friend filmed the entire thing. He jumps, parachute never opens. He hits a tree on the way down, and then the ground, and now he's dead. Yeah.
Fail.
Here's how that went.
3, 2, 1. See ya.
Oh no,
Oh, God.
that's not good.
Worth it.
Fail.
This next one is about a 36-year-old guy in Louisiana. He was busted for impersonating a police officer. He was on the highway, sitting in his super sweet white SUV with a Fraternal Order of Police license plate, a blue flashing light that he had mounted on the roof, also had himself a police radio, and he was playing policeman. Tried to pull somebody over in a pickup truck, but they wouldn't stop.
Uh-oh.
Instead, they turned around, pulled him over, because it turns out the guy in the
Thank
pickup
you.
truck was the real-life chief of police.
That's funny how things happen that way.
Yep. The
Not the first
loser
time.
impersonator tried to fight the officer as he was being put in cuffs, but no match for the real police, who got him into custody and then off to fail jail
Fail.
Dumbass.
I used to impersonate highway patrolmen when I was 5.
Yeah, when you were a child.
And I put a chips
When you play
siren
chips.
on my bike.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, like, this is not the first time we've heard this story. We've heard the story many times where the fake cop pulls over a real
Why do you
cop.
people keep doing this?
But you're thinking, like, how does that happen so often? And you got to think about it. It's like, oh, the real cop is actually not following the rules of the road. That's why they're getting pulled over by the
Maybe.
fake cop.
How do you know? Like, the fake cop has
you
a
think they're
radar
just randomly
device?
pulling them over then?
They have a radar device?
Or they have some sort of metrics to pull over people.
Well, then that is the question.
They're playing policeman.
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
The question
Yeah.
is, why are they doing it to extort people, to pick up chicks? Are they doing it like Christopher Lloyd did in Things to Do in Denver when you're dead, where they're trying to kill somebody's boyfriend?
Yeah, get it.
And here's one of my favorite stories about this loser over in the UK who not only is a convicted flasher, you guys, but he was also wanted for stalking his ex. She had a protection order against him, but that didn't stop him from creating a fake Facebook page because he was trying to creep on her, keep an eye on her. And according to the account that he had set up, he was a chick.
Oh.
And he reached out to his ex and started chatting with her, but the ex knew immediately that it was him. Ask me how.
How?
Because of his terrible spelling.
Yeah.
Among the many errors, she was also, I guess he was also spelling the country, or the county, I'm sorry, where they lived as Somerset, Summerset, instead of Somerset, which apparently is something he was known to do. So the woman called the cops because she just had this feeling. They picked him up, asked him how to spell Somerset. He spelled it wrong again, and that was that. Busted, sentenced to 12 months in fail jail.
Wow. Worth it.
Fail.
That's so funny.
That's something Metis would do in the future.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
I'm pretty sure I shared this story at one point. My one uncle is a judge, and somebody had threw a rock through the window of his office. And it was somebody, obviously, that he's like, well, it must be somebody that I've dealt with, right?
Yeah.
And so
You hate someone.
it was a rock, and there was a note, and there was a rubber band around it or whatever. And so, they had told everybody in the courthouse, hey, this happened or whatever. Here's a copy of the note. Well, one of the guys was checking out, I guess, at the clerk or the cashier, whatever it is there before you leave the court. And he was filling something out, and the guy who was behind the counter noticed that it was like this. He was misspelling, and it was the same handwriting. And so they brought him in with my uncle into like an interrogation room or whatever, and said, "Hey, man, write this sentence," because it was the sentence that was on the note, and the guy wrote it, and it was a
Whoa.
perfect match.
Exact
He's like,
match.
"I remember you."
Does this look
Yeah.
familiar?
Fail.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
I guess it was like pretty unique looking handwriting.
You think even on the
And
spot
also
you
the
could
spelling.
figure out, they're going to bust me. I'm going to
You would
I'm going to
think.
put
change it
this
up.
pen in my left hand.
Right.
Or
And
you say, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, or you're familiar with the court system, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say, I'd like to talk to my lawyer,
I'm going
please.
to do my lawyer first.
But obviously, you're an idiot.
Right.
We're going to take a break, then come back with our dumbass contest. It's going to be the DUIQ.
Yep.
So we got Seabass talking to a drunk, asking them some trivia questions. You, as the contestant on the phone, will only have to guess 2 out of 3 times correctly if the drunk person will get the answer right or not. That's it. And if you do that, you're going to win a prize. Phones are open, 877-44-WOODY. If you'd like to be that contestant to win a prize, 877-44-WOODY. DUIQ is next.
Nobody likes Woody in your show.
Everybody else got to take a quick break. I'm going to take a permanent one. I'm going to go kill myself.
The Woody Show.